Shorthand Dictation, 100 words per minute, 10 minutes speed. Ten seconds. Five seconds. Right. Ladies and gentlemen, I extend to you a warm welcome to this 27th annual general meeting of your company. You have had the audited statements of accounts and the director's report with you for some time now and must have therefore had an opportunity of going through them. You must have observed that the freight earnings and charter hire receipts during the year ended 31st March have increased over the previous year, and that the company has earned a net profit during the year, improving from a position of loss in the previous year. I am sure that the shareholders will be pleased with the results achieved by the company. The working of the company during the first 6 months of the current year has continued the pace of recovery and has shown substantial increase in the earnings. During this period, both the freight earnings and charter hire receipts have increased considerably comparing to the previous year, registering an increase of 10%. The trend is expected to continue in the near future. The market during the financial year maintained its overall strength, although there were several patches in between when the market was subdued. The rise and fall in the market, which commenced in early January this year, lasted till around May, supported in the main by increasing grain shipments to United Kingdom, largely from United States of America. There was also a general improvement in the steel trade, which boosted shipments of iron ore and coal. These factors indicate a favorable climate on the demand side in the future. We are also witnessing a welcome trend, particularly in the tanker industry, to extend the life of aging vessels by carrying out special repairs instead of placing orders for new buildings. All these developments underline the general optimism about the market trend in the future. The general prospects for shipping looked favorable in the long run. The International Energy Agency has forecast that the oil demand will continue to grow, which implies the import of oil. The oil producing countries are expected to revise their production progressively upwards due to their pressing need for developmental finance. Further, floating of quotas by some oil producing countries might trigger wider indiscipline among other oil producing member countries, resulting in larger volume of supplies of crude oil to the world market. The growth in oil consumption leads to general economic growth and growth in international trade. In the context of the above developments, I can say with confidence that your company has turned the a corner and is poised for making rapid strides. As reported to you in the last annual general meeting, the two mini bulk carriers contracted by us for carriage of cement are scheduled for delivery towards the end of the year. Your company also has placed orders for two similar seized mini bulk carriers. Your company is planning to strengthen its activities on coastal trade in the wake of growing demand for coastal shipping for the transportation of various commodities. In order to place your company's financial position on a sound footing for a more profitable growth, it is proposed to issue equity shares as per the proposal placed before you at today's meeting. The company has also submitted the proposal to the Controller of Capital Issues for approval. He has since approved the proposal subject to certain conditions. I shall dwell on this point when the resolution comes up before you for kind consideration. The Controller has also permitted the company to retain excess subscription to the extent of aggregate nominal value. I am gratified to note that a bill has been introduced in Parliament for amendment of the Income Tax Act for the benefit of investors in equity shares. My thanks are due to the company's bankers, especially the State Bank of India, as also our agents both in India and abroad, for their cooperation and efficient service. I would also like to place on record my sincere thanks to my other colleagues on the board for their valuable advice and guidance. I must express sincere appreciation of loyal services and cooperation rendered by the company's staff. Thank you. Dear sirs, we received today your letter of 6th March inquiring about the standing of the Bharat Supplies Company, and we are pleased to give you our experience of the company's business with ourselves. The firm consists of 3 partners, and about 3 years ago these partners approached us with a view to getting our advice on the type, quality and amount of stock with which they should commence a proposed new retail business. All the 3 persons had recently been discharged from the Navy service and were eagerly interested to open a shop in the main shopping center of this city. They proposed to use their savings and the government gratuity as capital to put into the business. We supplied them with the preliminary stock needed and advised them on such matters as shop furniture and the general arrangement of the premises. Consequently, we have been in close touch with them from the time when they commenced business, and they have always traded with us since then. All our accounts have invariably been paid promptly. The orders we have received have been increasing. Last year they purchased adjoining shop and extended their premises. They have proved themselves to be good businessmen, and these partners work consistently in their business. We can with confidence recommend them to you as a thoroughly reliable firm, and you need not fear about the payment of your accounts. In fact, we would be prepared to guarantee any credit they may so desire to obtain from you up to 10,000 rupees, provided we receive from them a 4% return on the amount of the guarantee. We shall be pleased to answer any specific enquiries you may wish to make about the firm so far as we can do so. Yours faithfully,